I am not willing to turn the camera off. I am willing to back up.
Are you willing to leave, sir?
Yes.
Are you frustrated with phone taxes and long-distance monopolies? EOTTech.com wants to take you on an end run around the megacorps. EOTTech.com wants to save you up to 90% on your phone bill. EOTTech.com offers local VoIP or internet phone for as little as $7.95 a month. Give them a shout at EOTTech.com.
This event is bringing out a lot of different activists. Although I haven't gotten any kind of count yet today, it looked like maybe 15.
Warm jacket for in here today. I'm just going to check this area here. Just steel, right? You are supposed to say why yes, or you might not take right ass, right? Okay, I'm just going to check the back of your coat. All right, you're all set, sir. Go ahead.
Come on over a little bit closer. What did you say just happened?
Okay, they've posted a notice that anyone who is physically able must stand when the court enters and leaves the room. They announced it as well in the courtroom, saying that anyone who did not would be subject to sanctions and possibly, I think sanctions and possibly arrest.
Wow.
So for contempt of court.
So they've given us a new opportunity for civil disobedience. A perfect.
Well, yeah, I'm just not prepared today, unfortunately. To be
Right.
arrested.
We shouldn't try to get arrested today because that would overshadow Keene. Or
Well, that's
overshadow
true. That's true
Ian,
too.
yeah.
I was just thinking that I'm not prepared to today because I have stuff I absolutely have to do this weekend.
Right.
So, but I suspect the next time there's a court case, I'll just be prepared because I'm gonna. That's something I have to make a statement about because
Yeah, it won't be hard to find people ready to disobey that one. Yeah.
That's really, really offensive to me because what they're essentially doing is, I think if you ask them why is that, it's to show respect for the court. And my question then would be, well, if I don't have respect, what am I showing? Because, if you insist that I stand and I don't really have respect for the court, then you're asking me to lie, and how is that respectful in the first place?
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't know why I should lie and claim to have respect when I really don't.
How are you? You're being audio recorded.
You're going to have to either go downstairs and do this. You're disrupting the traffic here. I mean, this is a fire exit.
Well, you guys basically put me here. I mean, you told me I couldn't stand in there where I'd be out of the way.
Right, but you can't film the lobby.
Well, that's your rule, not mine.
Okay, well, it doesn't have to be yours. According to the federal regulations, the people in here have a right to privacy. And they have a right to conduct their business uninterrupted. And these people are trying to get in and out.
Do they
of
have
the
a
lobby.
right not to come here if they don't want to come here?
Excuse me?
Do they have a right not to come here if they don't want to come here?
I don't believe that has to do anything with anything that's going on.
People are forced to be here. You forced me out. You guys forced me out into this lobby, into this area, and you said I could stand here. Lance said I could stand here.
I understand that, but you're causing a disruption to the flow
No,
of
you're
traffic.
causing a disruption because you told me to stand out here, essentially. You guys told me I
I'm
couldn't
not.
stand inside.
You are. I mean, a little common sense goes a miles, you know?
Yeah, it's anything that has to do with this coming to and from the curtilage, outside, this whole part of the court.
Hi, sir. I'm Son Russo of Keene Police.
Mr. Russo,
I'm going to
good to
ask
meet
you to stop videoing, please. The judge, this is a portion of the judge has ruled that you can't video in here. I'm going to ask you to cease recording.
What I'm going to do
Comply with that?
is I'm going to go backwards away from this area. I'm not going to shut the camera off.
I'm asking you to turn the camera off, sir. Are you willing to comply?
I am not willing to turn the camera off. I am willing to back up.
Are you willing to leave, sir?
Yes.
Okay. I'm asking you to leave. Is that good enough?
Hi.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Could you leave?
I am leaving. I'll have to move this way.
Go right now, please.
All right.
Sir, due to safety reasons, you must turn around and exit the building.
Is there a law that says I must walk forward on stairs? And could you quote the law, the RSA? Again, you're the one forcing me to do this. It wasn't my idea. All right, Vicar.
Maybe he wants to. All right, well, thanks.
It's probably a little bit inaccurate. Part of that was my idea. I guess my way of complying.
shining, huh?
It has nothing to do with it.
Contempt of, for refusing to sit down in contempt of a judge's order or something of that nature. And now they moved his trial into a small private room where there's a TV that we can watch a trial on, so no cameras can be in there, and it's essentially behind closed doors. You can't hear what's going on. You can only see it on camera. So this is a big thing.
So apparently Ian's been arrested, and they're trying to make some sort of a more secret trial.
And I really
Jesse's calling 411.
on that, but I just figured I'd get that out there. No gods, no masters. So
Ian was just arrested
Ian was just arrested
for.
refusing to sit in contempt of a judge's order or something of that nature. When the judge came in, everybody, the whole all rise thing, and then judge came in. He said, "Be seated," and then he said, "Are you Ian?" And he said, "Yes." And he went to stand and speak, and then the judge said, "Sit down, sit down, sit down." And then Ian tried to get a word in edgewise. He couldn't, and the judge said, "Arrest him." Calling a recess.
And this was all captured on video by the pool photographer?
Yes, it was.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
So-
Well, if this is the way they want to crack down, it's right up our alley.
It is. I'm pretty happy about it. So.
They're showing the true colors.
Yeah.
That's what it's coming down to. I mean, it's it's really just about any sort of questioning. If you question anything at all about the system, you get they don't want those questions to be asked. I mean, I think they're worried about what sorts of questions it creates for everyone. Anyone watching, they start to question what's going on in there, and that's what they can't have. So I think that's what this is all about.
But I gotta go get my peacoats and put my money in there like an idiot. So, be right back.
I didn't finish panning, but if I had, that's what the story or that's what the sign would have said. It's a good analogy.
To be in contempt of the court 3 times, and they gave him 90 days in prison, and then since he refused to pay the fine, they're adding another couple days onto that, and I think the judge said something like 10 days. The judge was telling Ian he was making a mockery and travesty of the proceedings, but it was just very funny. But Ian held up very well. He did very good. He didn't really back down. He said what he could, as much as they would let him, without yelling over him. And that's all that I can give you for right now. We still yet to find out which prison he's going to, or which holding cell, or whatever. So yeah, we'll keep you updated. Man, the cojones on.
This edition of the Ridley Report is brought to you by EOTtech.com.